What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Enshrouded, where today we are, well, showcasing the base, I suppose. I did a lot of building, a lot of decorating. Decided to do it on my own instead of doing it on a recording, because I wanted to sit back and relax and do it. And doing it on a recording is a bit more stressful. It's not really stressful, but it's more difficult, so to say. So as you can see, we added a whole bunch of chest sets around here. This is just our chest room right here. Just nice, simple, nothing really to it. But outside of that, I did make a lot of changes, and I'm quite proud of the end result. As you can see, I did find a grass block, which is quite nice. Pretty beautiful. We added these new tools that just came out recently with the vine adder to buildings. Pretty nice. I like it. We have our civilians already walking around. We have a mission giver over there. Just some basic stuff in here. Every single room is the same, essentially, with a slight deviation in where it's placed because the rooms are slightly bigger. This didn't really get decorated all that much. These are more just hallways. I'm not too sure what to do with them, if I do anything with them. It's, you know, there's just civilian area. So it's essentially all the same. Pretty nice there. I suppose I do need to add a way to actually get up here so I don't have to fly. So maybe I'll add some stairs later. But this is what the top of it looks like. We have some benches just lying around. We have some fire. Have a whole bunch of flowers across all of the surfaces except for on these little bridges. It's all essentially pretty basic stuff for up here. Again, just a civilian building. Not really necessary to truly decorate it all that much. Do need to add some stairs though, obviously. We added some texture, as you can see, to the outside of the building so it wasn't just a flat surface. Added a whole bunch more torches around. There's our garden. Pretty basic stuff. We have some gardening tools over here just lying around. Just as decoration. Which is pretty nice. Again, different texture for this side because it has the top up there instead of the stairs. And then we have the crafting bases. We have some flags flying around. We have some things. I did find a big flag, but it turns out the big flag is many times bigger than it needs to be. Like, that's clipping through the floor type big. It's ridiculous. Which leads me to a problem with some of the crafting items. They don't really tell you how big some of the items are. And this is the cook / gardening person, which is why she's next to the garden. Pretty basic stuff in here. Like all of the places. I just took all of the things that they crafted themselves and placed it in their little house. Tried to make it cohesive. Make it look good. The top's just for the bed. Doesn't really need it for anything else. This is the bard. I think this is one of the better ones. Just because she didn't really have any crafting materials of her own. So I just had to go around gathering a whole bunch of different things from different ones. Hopefully they add more to her eventually. This is where another one of the problems with the crafting comes in. This statue, as great as it looks, is just gigantic. I couldn't find a place to put it. If I knew how big it was to begin with, I would have actually integrated it into my build somehow. But I didn't, unfortunately. But we have all of her crafting things in there. We have the saw person. He doesn't have a lot of, for some odd reason, for being a major crafter, he doesn't have many actual building things. He just has that right there and then the saw. I tried to make him a little workstation with his tools. Some storage. Again, just the bed upstairs. Some simple stuff. A third one. Again, our little skeleton guy. huge. Not too sure why it needs to be that big, especially for personal crafting. You can see the chain clipping through the floor. That's another one of the huge things. We'll show you the actual end of it later, because it goes down pretty far. But yeah, we have his furniture just in there. A little statue on the end. I thought it looked pretty cool. Here's the blacksmith. Some weapons lying around. Some kilns. All of his things. Nothing really in the building itself, unfortunately. You know, his blacksmith is most likely just going to be outside anyways, doing his job. So it's really not necessary. We have the mage. Some staves, some wands. Just sitting around, kind of on display. We have his little stations around. Kind of a bit more built up, because this is also my class, so I figured I should at least put a bit more attention to detail in it. The hunter is the best one done, though. She has the most amount of stuff. You know, some piles of fur, weapons all around. Yeah, for some reason the hunter has the most amount of crafting stations, right next to the blacksmith. But the blacksmiths are like different tiers of the same crafting station, so kind of like a little target practice area over here. Pretty nice. Some stairs going up, well, ladders going up here for no real reason. I should put something up there eventually. You know, we have our animal pen. Really glad I managed to find this grass, kind of have like a grazing area, which is really nice. Got some animals around here. We got some of the birds. We got the goats. We got our yaks. We need to get a couple more of them. You know, and then we have our dragon just flying in the background. Pretty nice. I'll show you where the other end of that chain goes real quick. You can kind of just see it way over there in the background. It's where the other end of the flag goes as well. Just huge. Unnecessarily big. Again, for something a player could craft, you can't really make a building that tall unless you're going from roof to floor. Then I suppose you could try to make a cathedral that tall, but that'd be after building this, I can tell you that's a huge amount of work. Inside, we didn't really add much. This room, we added some braziers. Just to the outside, we have our pets just already confused with the stairs, because that's just how they do it. You know, our personal abode. I think I decorated this while people were, while in my last video. So, nothing really new. We have some pictures on the wall. Some stuff in between. I think this is my favorite room. Looks really good. Love it. And then, you know, you have our trophy wall. Walls of trophies. I went ahead and just craft a whole bunch of them. Some room for some extras in the future in case we get any more. You know, we have some decorations. We have our weapons on display. The ones we mostly use throughout the time. Except for these two-handeds. We never really use two-handeds. Have some hollowed halls decorations. I've never gotten a large hollow hall decoration. I have to go get one. And then the basic decorations, or whatever these are called. Not too sure. You know, then we have our armor stands. We have the king, we have the noble, we have our mage, some of the warrior. We have the three main armors right here. The rogue, the mage, and the best looking armor in the game, as far as I'm concerned, the brazen bull one. I'm not entirely sure I've seen a set of armor that's better than that. It needs a cape, though. Definitely needs a cape. You know, the only one that might contend with it is the elite hollow chest. which is something I have to go get finish getting. But yeah, this is our base, something I'm quite proud about. Little overhead view, you can kind of see it doesn't really render all that distance away, but a bit of an overhead view. It's looking really good. Maybe some changes here or there. Not too sure. But I am really proud of this build. I'm not really good at the whole exterior decorations type thing, but I think I did quite good on this one. Apparently we have some holes to go fix up. Just ignore them probably. Don't really need them. But yeah, we're nearing the end of the series. However, we do have some things we still have to do. I'm going to go get all of the remaining achievements, which is clear out the rest of the shrouds. We need to get all of the flame sanctuaries in each and every one of the areas. And then we also need to get the last of the obelisks in the Nomad Highlands, Kindle Wastes, and the Albanese Summits. At the same time, we also have to get the rest of this Cyclops. We need the pelvis and the left leg, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, buddy. Which is actually what we're going to be doing for the remaining part of the day. We're going to go find them. We have a mission for one of them. Kind of right here. For some reason, it's not active. I said it is active. And then I kind of looked up the location for the next one, which is about around here. This is Cyclops Cave. It's actually named Cyclops Cave. So, let's head on out. Okay, we're closing in on it. I'm not too sure where I'm supposed to be landing at the moment. I'm thinking it's right there. Where we're supposed to land. I think this is the cave for it. Find the greater twin flame sword. We have a bat somewhere around. There he is. Okay, we've kind of cleared out an area here. It should be tall enough to where we can avoid him. Whether we can get him or not. Honestly, these summons are overpowered. Hopefully they never nerf them. We got Got a legendary sword. Greater Golden Twin Flame Greatsword. It should be like the cap level. It should be level 40. What do you do? Cutting ice. Twin Flame does ice. I suppose you can feel burning if you have too cold. Anything over this way? Beautiful scene and red smoke. I figured I'd have already gotten all of it for all of the current exploration area. That's weird. Let's go see what the other area leads us to, and then we'll head back up and go find the other one. Kind of annoying. Go see what's over this way. I don't think there is anything over this way. I didn't see anything as I was dropping in, but I was also on the other side of the mountain. We have a road. Or a hiking path. I guess this isn't really technically a road. Nothing? Maybe it leads to the Hollow's Eve decor. Get that out of, like, later. We don't really need that. Get it on my own. Try and finish the Cyclops for the day. Deactivate this one. That was just placed there to showcase the overview of it, so I could see the overview and all that. Yeah, I have no idea if I am going to an exact area or not. I don't have like a map open or anything. I just kind of looked it up and placed a marker there. I have a feeling it's going to be in this like small little indent right here. A small little indent. He is. You know what? Let's give fighting this guy an actual try. Something we've never really done before. Say an actual try, but I'm essentially going to use all my summons on him. Easy. What's there to be worried about? Nothing at all. Does this guy not have a chest? Seriously? There's a glowing thing this way. Nah, it's just one of my summons. It's kind of disappointing. Okay. Okay, let's go finish this off. Go sort out my inventory first. Just drop them all in. If I can find out where I put them all, I think it's this one. Okay. And our Cyclops is officially complete. Beautiful. Hopefully they put an eye in there eventually so that you can, it kind of looks like the trophies up there. That'd be pretty cool. Looks like it's watching you constantly. Hey, buddy. See, where did I put everything? Not too sure where I put all the heads and all that. Oh, they can go in here. Well, anyway, we'll go ahead and get off there for the day. Continue on next time, getting the obelisks. I probably won't show any of the searching for the flame sanctums or end of the light. Or the shroud routes I usually just do on my own. I might show, if I find like a unique one, I might show one. But anyway, thanks for watching. As always, have a great day. We'll see you next time.